What if I told you almost $400 billion is illegally changing hands each year in the United States? What would you assume all of this money is changing hands because of? Most people would probably guess prostitution or the sale of drugs. Those people would be wrong. This money is being illegally gambled on professional, collegiate, and high school sporting events without proper regulation. This point of sports gambling being illegal may be confusing to some. It is not illegal everywhere in the United States. Nevada is currently the only state in the U.S. which runs a full sports book. Therefore, it is the only place that it is legal to bet on the outcome of sporting events as a whole or on the specific occurrences during individual games. The reason gambling on the outcomes of sporting events is illegal is because in 1992, the Congress of this country decided that allowing gambling would convince children that it was okay to fix and cheat in sports. Congress passed the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, or the PAPSA for short. This act outlawed gambling in all states that did not previously allow it before the passing of the act. These states included Delaware, Montana, Oregon, and, the most well-known, Nevada. And as stated earlier, Nevada is currently the only state which runs a full sports book. That would be the reason it is seen here in red. The fact that this is the only place of a sports book means that it is the only state which people can go to and place legal bets on sporting events. But that does not mean Nevada is the only place where people do place bets on sporting games. Here we have Michael and Ray sitting in the comfort of their own home. They appear to be enjoying a football game on an average Sunday, but what they are really doing is something illegal. Let's take a look.
I bet you Tom Brady's gonna throw a touchdown right here. 20 bucks.
I don't think so. I hope he doesn't.
He's playing. Oh, he's up. He got it. Yes. Woo!
Dang it.
You just weak, boy.
Again.
These two are betting on the outcomes of specific plays during a game. There are many other ways that individuals can bet on sporting events. A participant could simply choose one team to win over another, or they could choose for or against the spread. This means that odds makers will choose a specific number of points that they think one team is going to win by over the other team. If you were to choose the winning team and they would still win once you subtract that specified number, then you would win. If that team would now lose, then so would you. Also, another form of betting is over-under betting, where you choose whether you think the combined final score of the game is going to be over or under the predicted final score. These are just some of the few types of sports betting, which also include office pools and Super Bowl squares, all of which are currently illegal unless regulated by a sportsbook in a casino in Nevada. This scene that we witnessed is one which depicts two people illegally gambling in their own home over the outcome of specific plays while watching a football game. This is one of the reasons that the numbers cannot be exact for the total dollar amounts and participants in illegal gambling operations across the country. The graph seen here shows how the average number of viewers who watch one of the largest sporting events in the world has been increasing year by year. And, according to Jillian Spears in a 2013 article for NBC News, a record $98.9 million was bet on Super Bowl 45 in Las Vegas casinos. So clearly, now would be as good of a time as ever to legalize sports betting and to tap into the monster profits that it can make. More people than ever are watching sports, and clearly, more are betting money on some of the biggest games of the season. As seen on this map, state lotteries have been gaining legalization across this country. Also, state lotteries generally give some of their funds towards the education systems in the individual states. The operation and regulation of gambling could be run by much of the same people who run state lotteries, thus almost guaranteeing that the funds will be used for a good cause. And as seen by this quote, state lotteries clearly have been helping out the failing education systems. Along with giving funds to education systems, profits incurred from gambling could also be used to help the failing economies of each individual state and overall help better the benefits of living in the states. Many of the opponents of sports gambling think that allowing it to be legal will make people think that cheating is okay. There have been many scandals in history, but there's also many ways that we can stop this. In a book written by NBA referee Tim Donaghy, he chronicles how he cheated and accepted money in order to sway the outcomes of NBA games in which he officiated. The evidence given in this book can be used by officials in all of the major leagues in order to stop this from happening in the future. They can look at the things he said and he did, and they can use that to analyze other referees and other players and to make sure that they do not cheat. This graph is proof that the amount of known illegal gambling in this country in the year 2013 was 44 times larger than the amount of regulated gambling in Nevada casinos.
Alright, if Steph Curry hits the shot right here, Golden State wins. I bet you $20 he makes it.
Man, Timberwolves all the way.
Oh, it's good!
Oh my gosh, every time.
Easy, easy.
Now, Mike and Ray are gambling in a casino. This is only legal in Las Vegas, Nevada, currently. But if sports betting was made legal across the nation, this would be a normal occurrence in casinos all across the country.